Hi, welcome to the QMS channel. I'm Tracy Ryan from QMS Certification. Today, we're going to talk about the upcoming revision of ISO 14001 and what is expected to change in the 2026 version. But first, don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to receive notifications. ISO 14001 was last published in 2015. According to ISO procedures, management system standards are periodically reviewed to determine whether a revision is necessary. Typically, after 5 years, the technical committee evaluates the need for updates based on global developments, regulatory evolution, and market expectations. After more than a decade since its last full revision, ISO 14001 is now moving toward a new version expected around 2026. So why is ISO 14001 being updated? The global landscape has changed significantly. First, ESG, environmental, social, and governance, has become a central strategic topic for organizations worldwide. In 2015, ESG was not as prominent as it is today. Investors, regulators, customers, and society now expect stronger environmental accountability and transparent governance practices. Second, climate change and extreme environmental events have intensified. Organizations are under increasing pressure to demonstrate resilience, risk management, and measurable environmental performance. Third, environmental regulations are becoming more stringent globally, with higher expectations for compliance, monitoring, and reporting. Now let's focus on the key thematic areas expected to be strengthened in ISO 14001-2026. Rather than analyzing clause by clause, I will highlight the main strategic changes organizations should anticipate. First, clearer integration with ESG strategies. The new ISO 14001 is expected to align more explicitly with major ESG frameworks. While it will remain an environmental management system standard, it may strengthen the connection between environmental objectives, governance practices, and broader sustainability strategies. This does not mean organizations will be required to implement full ESG programs. However, the standard is likely to provide clearer pathways for integrating environmental management into corporate governance and sustainability reporting structures. Second, stronger emphasis on climate change. Following recent amendments across ISO management system standards addressing climate change, the 2026 revision of ISO 14001 is expected to deepen requirements related to climate risk and opportunity management. Organizations may need to demonstrate assessment of climate-related risks and opportunities, consideration of greenhouse gas emissions, adaptation strategies, and potentially carbon neutrality planning. Environmental impact analysis will likely require more structured and forward-looking evaluation. Third, more robust life cycle perspective. ISO 14001 already requires consideration of a life cycle perspective. However, the revised version may strengthen expectations around life cycle assessment. This means organizations will need to evaluate environmental impacts from the design phase through production, distribution, use, and end-of-life disposal, often described as from cradle to grave. The revision may bring more detailed requirements for integrating life cycle thinking into risk assessment and operational controls. Fourth, digitalization and real-time environmental monitoring. With technological advancements, many organizations now use digital tools for environmental monitoring and performance tracking. The revised ISO 14001 may encourage greater use of digital systems for measurement, reporting accuracy, and environmental control monitoring, particularly within operational planning and control processes. Fifth, stronger focus on interested parties. The current standard already includes requirements related to understanding the needs and expectations of interested parties. In the 2026 revision, this area is expected to become more robust, with increased emphasis on transparency, community engagement, public communication, and stakeholder dialogue. Organizations may need to demonstrate clearer processes for identifying stakeholder requirements and integrating them into environmental objectives and planning. Now, how should organizations prepare? First, begin reviewing your current environmental management system with a forward-looking mindset. Evaluate how climate change risks are addressed. Assess whether life cycle considerations are sufficiently documented. Strengthen stakeholder engagement mechanisms, and monitor developments from ISO regarding draft publications. Once the new version is officially published, organizations will enter a transition period. Based on common ISO transition practices, this period is typically up to 3 years from publication, although final timelines will be confirmed after release. During the transition, organizations should obtain and study the new version of the standard, conduct a formal gap analysis, update documentation and processes where necessary, train relevant personnel, and complete the transition audit within the established timeframe. Current projections indicate publication in the first half of 2026, although international standardization timelines may shift slightly. The revision of ISO 14001 represents more than a compliance update. It is an opportunity to modernize environmental governance, strengthen climate strategy, and align environmental management with global sustainability expectations. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to stay tuned for the upcoming content. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!